Yo, hey guys, Bleaks here with another Heroes of Hammerwatch build guide video. This one is going to be on the Ranger class. This Ranger build will be focusing on primary attack. I would recommend this guide for anyone that is at NG+2 or higher and looking to push NG levels. Some things you'll need for this guide: you will need a few drinks, you will need some statues, you'll need your town to be basically upgraded, and you will also need some chapel buffs. The Ranger build we'll be using will be focusing on the primary attack, bow shot, and using its other skills to support the bow shot. Bow shot is a very fast attacking ability. If you're standing still, it attacks a little slower if you're moving. First thing we'll talk about is the chapel. We use Path of Defender to take less damage. We use Blessing of Intellect to ignore enemies' magic resistance or deal more damage with magic damage. Most of our damage will end up being magic damage because we will use a particular drink setup. In the next row will be Symbol of Essence. This will solve all the lifesteal for this character. And in the last row, there's two different ones you can pick from. I would recommend using either Divine Hammer or Divine Strike. Divine Hammer for me has been more punchy for single target, and mechanically the way it works is it kind of fires in the same direction that you're firing in, so it increases my single target damage. Our AoE isn't super great with the Ranger, so I really want to do as much single target as possible, and I want it to be focused. Divine Strike does more magic damage and has a shorter cooldown, but it kind of fires randomly, and I don't want the randomness of it. I want just damage to what I'm trying to target. Next up, we'll have the drink setup for this build. This will be very similar to some of our other primary build setups. We'll be using Frenetic Eruption. So when we get our critical hits, we will put ourselves in a combo and we'll take more damage if we're outside of combo. We'll be using Incendiary Demise to increase the damage of our primary attack by plus 40 magic damage. We'll be using Wicked Sickness, to where if we're in combo, we deal 200% more damage, or if we're not in combo, we deal 50% less damage. We'll be using Overflowing Physique to increase our base health to become more tanky. This will be at the cost of our mana while we're moving, so we won't really be focused on these other skills. We'll mainly just be focusing on our primary attack. And lastly, we either use Crazy Eye or Stab in the Dark. We would use Stab in the Dark for higher NGs when we push really high. We currently don't need it, so we're just using Crazy Eye for the additional critical strike chance. For starter items, you're looking for Lucky Hat and Heartseeker, or if you're doing really high NG and you're using Stab in the Dark, you'll be looking for Mage Bane. So this would be something we would take. We have Lucky Hat with attack speed, with even more luck, some HP, and some additional time in combo. This is a very good setup. So you can either roll for Lucky Hat or Heartseeker, whichever one you don't find, just go craft it at the anvil. Some other good items you could look for to accompany Lucky Hat or the Heartseeker would be an additional crit item for primary. The attack speed is very nice. Any armor or resist, life, evasion, stun, disarm, all of that stuff is really useful in the Ranger. As far as attuning items go, you're going to want to start with Heartseeker and Lucky Hat. That will give you the best bang for your stars. From there, I would focus on getting as much crit for your primary. Start working on resistance items, armor items, evasion items, your stun and disarm items, some life. Look at getting all your luck. Utility items. Seal of Souls is very good for this build. The stun items that I mentioned before. There's a disarm item I mentioned before. Anything that gives flat magic or physical damage to attacks is very nice. Anything that affects your primary in the form of crit or helps your defense in the form of evasion, armor, or resistances. For statues, we use Callus. It gives us a 20% chance to block most projectiles. It's not a huge chance, but it is nice. It's better than nothing. But the main reason we take it is it gives us attack power equal to a percentage of our armor, and as you level it up, you're going to get more and more attack power. Next, we use Kyra. Cover gives us a faster primary attack. The faster primary attack means we get out more bow shots, and we also get out more hammers, in addition to it giving us a chance to fire even more arrows that increase in damage as we increase the size of the tower, or the level of the tower. Also, faster attacks means you leech faster, which is just very nice. Lastly, we use Bulgarth. Bulgarth gives us a AoE for every 5th attack we attack in combo. It also increases the duration of combo. We currently have level 10, that gives us an extra 5 seconds, which almost guarantees that we're able to crit and hit the 5% chance with the Frenetic Eruption to go back into combo, to make sure we're in combo all the time. So this is our build for the Ranger. We're currently NG+10 on the Ranger. We've had a ton of fun playing the Ranger. It's very nice. The new setup is really fun to play. You kind of just murder everything. I would definitely recommend you guys giving this a try, the primary Ranger. If anybody has any questions or comments about the build, just let me know down below in the comments. And if you enjoyed this guide, feel free to check out my other guides or some of my actual NG+ runs that I've done on the Ranger or any other class. And feel free to subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time.